Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. It is a brand new week here in the world of Call of Duty, which of course means we got a new update inbound. Although things are a little bit different now here in Season 5. Rather than update days taking place on Thursdays, usually we got our Thirsty Thursday update videos, we now have our main update day happening on Friday, as we have basically these weekend LTM playlist updates, whereas Monday through Thursday we got a standard playlist rotation that's going to basically be in place at least until Season 5 Reloaded. But on top of the new update that we got coming out this week, we also ended up seeing a brand new patch drop over the weekend. We got some new intel on MW2, some pretty important intel, lots to go over today. Starting first with, of course, though, our playlist update. So like I said, the way they're doing it in Season 5 is a bit strange, sort of a new take on the playlist updates. So Monday through Thursday, we got our regular options, which currently include Operation Last Call quads for our whole LTM here with the heroes versus villains. You can go in and play like the SND game mode for that. We also have standard battle royale on Caldera, solos, duos, trios, and quads, all the party sizes for that, alongside standard plunder quads as well. There every single day, Monday through Thursday. Then for Fortune's Keep, we also have all the resurgence options, solos, duos, trios, and quads. And then every single day at 10 a.m. Pacific time, Monday through Thursday, we see one new mode rotated in between resurgence quads on Caldera, Iron Trials quads on Caldera, or Rebirth Resurgence quads or Rebirth Iron Trials quads. One of those four modes live every day, and obviously we get those once per week. But then come September 2nd, this time around on this Friday, we're going to have our sort of LTM playlist update, if you will, and this will be live through the weekend, obviously, until next Monday, where we go back to our weekly standard playlist that, of course, we just went over. So this weekend, the new update for this week going live on September 2nd includes Operation Last Call quads, so that'll be sticking around. We got Battle Royale duos, trios, and quads. Keep in mind there's no solos for core Caldera Battle Royale because we actually have buyback solos coming back to Caldera, which of course is always a ton of fun. The sort of infinite respawn, if you will, so long as you got that $4,500 in your pocket. I personally love the buyback LTM, so glad to see solos for that is returning this weekend. We also see the continuation of plunder quads, so all you plunder players out there got this the entire week. Then on Fortune's Keep, we got Resurgence quads, and then for Rebirth Island, this will be back for the entire weekend starting on the 2nd with Resurgence After Dark, solos, duos, trios, and quads. So this will be standard Rebirth Resurgence, but it's on the night version of Rebirth Island that, of course, we've seen a couple of times in the past between the End of Verdansk event and also the Haunting event most recently. So we got that returning this week, which will be pretty exciting. So definitely an interesting set of playlists this week between the standard ones and then our weekend update. Now, do keep in mind that just because our main updates have shifted to Fridays now, which, just a heads up, that's when the update videos will be going live, at least for the first half of this season instead of on Thursdays, that doesn't mean we won't see any other updates potentially drop on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays even still, with some surprise patch notes, or if they have to fix anything, those updates could still very easily drop whenever they need. And if they do, you guys already know I'll be covering those here on the channel alongside all the new updates every single week. So if you want to stay up to date with all the updates, feel free to subscribe, turn on those post notifications. I got you guys covered every single day with everything going on. And as we go through the remainder of this video, if you guys enjoy it, let me know by dropping a like on it as well. Would be seriously appreciated. But like I said, over the weekend, we actually got a brand new sort of mini update as well that ended up adding in some new patch notes. So according to Raven's patch note blog for the August 25th update, we saw just a handful of bug fixes here. Nothing too major in terms of weapon tuning or anything like that, but they did end up fixing various collision issues with Caldera. Of course, every time we get patch notes, we see this line in there. It's sort of become a meme here on the channel. They also fixed an issue preventing players from using the portable redeploy balloon following certain actions such as operating a vehicle. So it basically messes up your portable redeploy. They have gone through and updated that, so you shouldn't have any problems there. They fixed an issue causing the visual radial blur from falling to remain on screen during the exfil sequence, so that won't be a problem anymore. Then finally, they fixed an issue causing players to experience a black screen during the exfil sequence if they were previously waiting to redeploy. So just a couple of minor bug fixes there, nothing too crazy, but some standard gameplay updates. Now, quickly before we go ahead and get into some MW2 news that's I'm sure going to spark plenty of comments down below, we do quickly have to look at the Trello board because we actually have some updates here. The latter half of Season 4 didn't really see many changes to the Trello board, but to kick off Season 5, we got a couple of new updates here. They did finally remove the Champion of Caldera card, which we've talked about for weeks, and they added 2 new issues here. Global issues, private matches are currently disabled because there are apparently some issues going on with those, so you'll notice there are no custom matches at the moment, but hopefully those will be back ASAP. Then also for Caldera in the new Gulag here, our Prison Showers remake, some of the audio is not there. I know I've had a few instances where someone throws a C4 and it explodes and there's no audio, or the gunfire is super wonky. So there are a lot of audio issues in the Gulag right now. They are aware of that as well and looking into a fix. Now, like I said, we do have some spicy MW2 news today, courtesy of a brand new intel drop that went live over the weekend. Of course, if you're not up to date, these intel drops are basically various TikTok-like videos from Infinity Ward detailing some new information about MW2. We've got some information on the Farm 18 map previously. We got some information on some various other aspects of the game, like Vargas as an operator. This week we got information on the audio, and while the majority of this intel drop is basically just showing off what the devs do to capture certain audio in game, there is a very brief section of this towards the end of this about minute and 40-second intel drop video where they're showing off some gameplay. It is somewhat new gameplay that we're actually shown in this. I think it's still on the Farm 18 map by the looks of it though, so nothing too crazy in terms of what new is being shown. But more importantly, what the devs are talking about here is the takeaway, where they talk about how the footstep audio is going to be very audible, so you can catch enemies running around corners, and footstep audio will be very clear, essentially, is what it seems like they are insinuating with this quote. Now, admittedly, that does have me a bit concerned that you're going to be able to camp around an MW2 multiplayer and just hear footsteps like crazy, so that aggressive players who are running around are going to be punished for their audio. Now, that said, of course, this is just coming off of a quote that they're talking about here. We don't have any full evidence of this happening in game yet. I'm sure come Call of Duty next, we'll get some more details there, and obviously the beta, when we'll be able to play it for ourselves and hear what the footsteps are like, and if they're too loud, too quiet, whatever the situation may be. But there is some slight concern from this that, you know, without a dead silence perk or some way to minimize your footstep audio, there could be a lot of punishment for playing aggressive. So we're going to have to keep our eyes and our ears out for any new updates and some news there. You see what I did there? Eyes and ears, because we're talking about hearing footstep audio. Gosh, man, I am comedy sometimes. Anyways, to round things out for today, I do want to address some comments that I've been seeing recently on the video, some tweets as well. If you don't follow me over on Twitter, feel free to do so at WhosImmortal. Regarding the battle pass weapons, apparently for some players, before you're reaching tier 15 and tier 31 this season, you're seeing a challenge pop up to actually unlock the EX1 and the RA225. Can't remember off the top of my head what exactly the challenges are. It's like 15 headshots or something. Anyways, those challenges I don't think actually exist. I think you seeing them is just a visual bug, because these are battle pass weapons. The only way to unlock them is to actually get to that tier in the battle pass, tier 15 and tier 31, and then you'll unlock the base weapons. Now, yes, there are blueprints, but obviously you can't customize those in Warzone. There's some in the battle pass, also some in the store as well. But these challenges that you're seeing for the current battle pass weapons, I don't believe are supposed to be there. I haven't seen any reports of any players actually having their challenges track and unlock the weapon. You can only get it via getting to those tiers. So just a heads up for anyone wondering why they are not getting headshot progress or unlocking the new weapons that way. I don't think that's supposed to be a thing. So, you know, take that into consideration when you're trying to unlock these new guns. Just focus on grinding out those tiers. That said, though, that is everything we now know about the new upcoming update for Warzone, what ended up changing over the weekend, and a bit of other information surrounding Warzone and MW2 as well. That's going to wrap things up. If you enjoyed the video, let me know by dropping a like on it. And if you are new to the channel, or if you have not already subscribed, every single day I got you covered with the latest news, updates, loadouts, tips, everything going on in COD. So feel free to hit that sub button and turn on those post notifications. And as always, if you want to check out any of my partners, be sure to use code IMMORTAL for a discount on all Scuff, G Fuel, Gamer Advantage, and Control Freak products. And the links for all those can be found down in the description below. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.